Funding now on Indiegogo, it's Shadowbinders, our second chance offer to get 2 hardcovers of our classic webcomic delivered to your door. Steampunk, fantasy, and romantic comedy from Clownfish Comics. Go to Indiegogo, check out the link in the description below. Now on with the video. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And SpongeBob is too spicy for TV.
Yeah, but not for the reason you'd think.
Not for the reason you think. An episode of SpongeBob SquarePants has been pulled down because of... Pulled down because of a panty raid. The panties have been pulled down on SpongeBob.
Oh, I knew you were going with that when you said panty raid, but when you said pulled down, I couldn't.
Nobody wants to see Patrick's starfish.
No.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about...
panties, there's a whole other discussion we had.
We're going to talk about that. Before we get into it, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We talk about animation. We talk about pop culture. We talk about comics, whatever interests us that day. We talk about this dumb internet, this dumb country, and all the insanity going on. And we're going to talk about Paramount Plus because things aren't going so hot for Viacom right now. The stock is down, and it's not looking too good. So we'll talk a little bit about that too.
Now, this episode is 18 years old.
Yeah, but it's everything now is offensive because people have way too much free time during the pandemic. So they're binging these shows, and these Karens are like, oh my God, this 25-year-old episode of this cartoon show is offensive. Ban it.
As a woman who wears panties, I was not offended.
You were not offended by the panty raid? What about Revenge of the Nerds?
Well, they used to do this all the time back in the day, apparently, in the dorms and stuff.
Yes.
I've heard the stories. Panty raid. I personally think it should be, all's fair in love and panties, and it should be boxer raid or brief raid or whatever the hell, raid in reverse, I think they should have, they would lose their shit if they knew about, my mom and dad used to they run the airport over here, and when people would do their solo flights, they would cut off the back of their shirt and put their name and the date they still had the solo flight, and they put it up on the wall. Well, my mom didn't want to do that. She wanted to be different, so she brought a pair of really fancy underwear, and they wrote her name and the date and stuff and put the panties on the wall. They would have canceled my mom.
How dare you? How dare you? Save it for OnlyFans. All right. Coming from IGN, SpongeBob SquarePants episodes are pulled over storyline concerns. So the episode Midlife Crustacean is out of rotation and not available to stream on Paramount Plus or purchase digitally on services like Amazon.
Buy physical media.
Yeah, right. This is why you buy physical media. Another episode, Quarantine Crab, also appears to have been shelved due to plotline similarities to COVID-19.
Oh my God. There's a lot of movies and shows that have plotline similarities due to COVID-19. My God.
Yeah. Right? Season 3 episode Midlife Crustacean first aired on Nick in 2003 and features Mr. Krabs in a midlife crisis. SpongeBob and Patrick help out by showing Mr. Krabs a good time.
Well, of course, when there's panties involved, there's always going to be a good time for somebody.
A representative from Nick said Midlife Crustacean has been out of rotation since 2018 following a standards review in which we determined some story elements were not kid appropriate.
Okay, so it's not been rotated for 3 years. What does it matter now?
Yeah, right. When asked what scenes caused a controversy and if Nick ever considered a content warning, instead of removing it completely, a rep for Nick said no comment.
Of course they did. Wait, content warning? Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah, right. The scene that may have led to the episode's removal could be the scene where Patrick suggests a panty raid.
Oh, they don't even know for sure if that's what
They don't even know for sure. Yeah, which leads SpongeBob, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs breaking into a woman's house to steal her underwear.
This would have been a little creepy, though. I admit, but
well, 2018.
It's funny.
This would have been Me Too. So they might have been oh my God, we can't.
You're probably right.
Have a panty raid during Me Too. Turns out the house they broke into was Mr. Krabs' mom's house. I do remember this episode.
I remember it too.
The mom catches the 3 in the act and sends Mr. Krabs to his childhood room for the rest of the night.
I remember this, yes.
2 SpongeBob episodes are usually paired up with another to fill out a traditional 30-minute slot. The episode's companion episode, The Great Snail Race, remains available to stream on Paramount Plus. Both Snail Race and Midlife are unavailable to purchase digitally on Amazon. Amazon Prime members in the U.S. Currently has both episodes unchanged and available to stream for all subscribers. Midlife Crustacean is available as a season-only purchase on iTunes. They should charge extra. It should be the OnlyFans version.
You can still get it. Wow. From the beginning part 2, it's just being sold for $45.99. Damn.
Wait, so they put it out there.
And then they took it down.
They put it out there. Update, because we mentioned it. Snail Race and Midlife Crustacean were removed from Amazon Prime.
The suck is people probably went out and paid the $46 to have access to it, and then after they paid, they took it off. I'd be pissed.
Buy physical media.
But those have gone up on eBay.
I'm sure they have. So another episode of SpongeBob from season 12, Quarantine Crab, will not air due to its virus storyline.
There's a lot of shows that have virus storylines, guys.
Remember? Yeah, there are going to be entire series, in like 10 or 20 years, right? We're going to have sitcoms based on the pandemic.
Probably.
Maybe not sitcoms, but we're going to have TV shows based on the pandemic.
Well, they've already had shows that have episodes that are pandemic-esque. There's been I can think of a bunch of shows off the top of my head that had pandemic-type episodes.
The Walking Dead.
It's like, yeah, I was thinking didn't X-Files have one?
Yeah.
Where the money was spread. It was spread through the cash at the
Something
movie theater.
Like that,
I saw another show that they were spreading some kind of disease because they touched a little kid with it, and so they knew he'd spread it all over the place. And
well, see, that wouldn't happen because the movie theaters are not doing well.
No. But there's been
Outbreak, entire movie based on.
There's been
pandemic.
all kinds of episodes and movies based on pandemics for years before the pandemic actually happened.
Okay, so Quarantine Crab features the return of the health inspector to the Krusty Krab. The inspector finds a case of clam flu. Sounds like a venereal disease. In the restaurant, and quarantines all the patrons inside.
Snot is one of the symptoms. Okay.
The characters immediately begin distrusting each other, and anyone assumed to have the virus is shunned and thrown into the freezer, just like real life today.
That's right. If someone coughs at Walmart, they grab them and just throw them they stick them in one of the freezer section doors,
It's not clear if the episode will be released. It was not included. It was not included on the recently released complete season 12 DVD.
Complete season 12 now, is it?
Oh my God. It's not. You're lying. It's not complete season 12. It should
be almost complete season 12.
Almost
it's not complete. You literally removed it and then sold it as the complete season.
Oh, I used
That's a misleading. There is a petition for a refund there.
I used to get so mad. Northern Exposure is one of my all-time favorite TV shows. It might actually be my favorite live-action show of all time. And I was for a while getting the DVDs, right? But they always were like, oh, it's the original uncut Northern Exposure. No, they took out most of the music. And the soundtrack to Northern Exposure was a big part of the show because they had all kinds of really cool.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why you liked it.
Yeah, because
I love you, but that makes sense.
I used to work as a DJ. I could relate to the DJ to Chris. Anyway, and that was a big part of the show, the music. And they cut it out and they replaced it with elevator music. So I'm getting the DVDs and I'm watching it. I'm like, this song went with this scene for a reason. There was they're even referencing lyrics from songs, and the song's not playing because they didn't want to pay for the rights to the music.
But it technically isn't the complete season.
No, it's not the complete season.
And then one can make an argument that could be a complete season, what you're talking about, more than saying it's a complete season for a show and not putting an episode in it. I mean, I can foresee people demanding refunds.
So Viacom stock is way down. And I did see this the other day. They just launched Paramount Plus. And it took a nosedive.
Didn't they rebrand it? Was that one they rebranded?
Yeah. So there were other. It wasn't just Viacom. It was Viacom, Discovery, Baidu, and other shares were volatile on Friday.
I like Discovery. I watch Discovery Plus all the time. I like Discovery. I hope they don't go under. I like Discovery.
So it was a capital management group, apparently. So they have large holdings of Viacom and Discovery. So it's not because people are disinterested necessarily in Viacom. But it's not a good look to launch Paramount Plus and then a week later have your stock tank.
Yeah.
Like Disney, they launched Disney Plus and the stock goes up.
However, I guess it went down when they announced the expansions of Disneyland.
Yeah, because they're like, oh crap, we're going
to spend money.
Yeah.
And where they can get this money from. And their stock actually went down when they announced that.
Wow, look at down. Everything's going down.
But I still love you, Discovery Channel.
Yeah, Discovery Plus is actually really good. And they have a lot. Discovery Plus kind of does it right too. I know a lot of people are pissed off, But they put the new shows on there first. I think that's only right if you're paying for it.
Right, and then they still do put it up on other, like Hulu has it and stuff later. Cable or Dish or whatever the hell has it later. But yeah, it's not doing.
Viacom just dropped a whole bunch more since we pulled this screen up. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. They just
dropped again.
They dropped again?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God! Here we're watching. Oh my God! We're watching Viacom go down in real time. I am glad I don't have Viacom stock.
Yes.
I think everybody's unloading it. I mean, stock market in general today has been great. I know we lost some money today. I wasn't very happy about it, but oh well, it'll come back. It'll come back, I hope. Man, it's really dropping. Anyway, so I think we're gonna wrap this one up. There you go, guys. Again, another case for why you should buy physical media, and also everything's offensive.
Yeah, and also companies, you should not say something is a complete series if it is not a complete series. People who bought the thing on Amazon, if it turns out that they turned around and bought it and they removed those episodes after they paid for it, I would get a hold of Amazon and demand a refund, because that's why you probably bought it.
Yeah.
And and panty raids are probably not something you should do. You probably will get attacked, beat, shot, or something else for doing it. But I don't think that in this case it would need to be removed.
Yeah, especially your mom's panties.
Yeah, why would you want to raid your mom's panties? Come on.
I don't know. Some people probably would.
No.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
All right, so we're going to wrap this one up.
Yeah.
We're going to up. They went up a little bit. All right, so we'll talk to you guys later. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Goodbye.
Bye.